just waiting at Site Sabina, hoping to get a grab bike, but mine's not working still. It's got that ridiculous thing asking for the 6,000 and I can't pay it because it won't allow me to pay cash. I asked the girl whether there's a grab office, the girl on reception, where there's a grab office in Saigon. She didn't know of any. I might talk to the manager tomorrow and try to get this sorted because it's very annoying. And I don't know why it's even showing up about this 6,000 on a Mocha account, which is the electronic account that I had with my transaction card, because it's a different phone I've got with a different SIM card. So I don't even know how they've made a connection. But maybe they've done a search via Google or whatever. I don't know how they've done it. It's a bit eerie. But the girl's tried to get me a ride, but she can't get anything booked at the moment. It's around 6:30 and there's just nothing available by lots of things. So I normally head off earlier, do the happy hour. Maybe she's got something. What, luck? You've got it? Ah, excellent. $10,000 cafe soda, which is phenomenally cheap, I've got to say. Usually it's double that or 15,000, so got no problem there. Had a conversation. I think the woman had 2 assistants today, and they were very nice young girl. Had a bit of a chat with her, trying to teach me a bit of Vietnamese. And now I'm just going to get my banh mi. I like a banh mi opera, but you know, this is okay. It's convenient. I'm getting lazy. Just round the corner, so what the hell. and mask on for most of that little trip round the corner to get my my bang me, what's it, Zay-Zoo, I think it's called. I asked them if I pronounced it correctly. I think they just laughed at me. So it's typical with Vietnamese, but they understood. So they got it for me. And I've got to say, even though it's only 10,000 for this cafe soda, it was delicious. The previous time I bought from that woman. She's gone now. I was very lucky just to catch her. She's on the move, so sort of clandestine coffee seller, I think. Anyway, back to the hotel. Good thing the pub is so close. It's just one block away, the Tavern. So it's happy hour on a Friday. Probably better doing the happy hour Friday here anyway. It gets so busy at number 5 bar that probably a better option. And considering the rain, it would have been horrible on the grab bike anyway. So good option today, I think. Oh, it's pissing down. A couple, about 4 drinks at the Tavern, but because the place, in my opinion, is so poorly run. I mean, in that they don't sort of schmooze the customer at all. The girls don't talk to the customers. The clientele are super cliquey. I've been there twice now, and I started talking to this Asian guy who's sitting just near me. Had a little, just a couple of lines just passed with him, just talking about the weather and stuff. Then he wanders off to this group of down the other end and ignores me, and there's no other conversation. And the same applies for the bar girls. They don't spend any time with the customers, and which is very strange because that's not the way it works in District 1. And the other thing is the bloody manager, I assume he's a manager, young guy, wearing a mask all the time. Really grumpy bastard. I asked him, I said, how is it busy on Fridays? Because it is in District 1, and he said, no, not busy. And that was it. He just, like, he didn't want to talk to me. He just didn't want to, just not a customer focused guy at all. It's just ridiculous. So yeah, it was a very strange experience, and it makes me realise how good it is to have those bars in District 1. They're so much better. So I don't know if I'm in the right road here. I'm probably not. I think I've got to go a couple down, but I'll just have a wander. I just want to get out of the hotel room anyway, but now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to buy a couple of beers at the 7-Eleven, or the Circle K in this case, and go back to my room. I'm going to try to see if the Hanoi food place is actually open, so we'll see how that goes. Actually, at least the weather's improving. But I will pop in there tomorrow. I want to watch the AFL, and that's about all I'll use that pub for now. I'm over it. It's just not convivial at all. And I mean, it's if I was running the place, I'd be doing it totally differently. I'd certainly be getting the girls to schmooze with the customers. And yeah, it's just run by a German guy. Of course, it's interesting because Heinz, who runs number 5 bar, which is a really well run bar, he's German Swiss. He knows how to do it, but I don't think the owner of this place is quite as switched on. That's my impression anyway. So he's never there either. I don't think I've been there a few times. I've never seen anybody else there. Anyway, it looks European too. So I assume it's I don't know. It's anyway, not impressed. So use it to watch the footy, and that's about it from now on. That will be the last time I'll go there to have a social drink, because it ain't social. Simple as that. Anyway, see if we find this Hanoi place. We wanted to have more of their food, but they're supposed to be closed about 5 o'clock. We'll see. If they're not, I might sit at the table and get some greens and have some of their food, because it's quite good, and get my beer on the way back at the Circle K. And I think I might be popping into number 5 bar tomorrow. Put my tail between my legs, because I did make an absolute dick of myself last time, so it's going to be a little embarrassing, but I'll try to blend into the background or whatever. So I can't remember exactly where this Hanoi place was, whether it was this road or... Didn't do my research. Otherwise just buy a pack of nuts, almonds or whatever at the Circle K and a couple of beers. I got some good stuff on TV. I still want to watch the last of this TV series, mini-series about the making of The Godfather. Excellent. So, well, maybe it's not here. Take. Might do that. No, that's not it. Keep going. Doesn't matter. It's not a bad place for people to wander around anyway. I mightn't have gone down this street before, but that's where the my favourite Farbo place is anyway. I'm doing a deja vu here. I'm going to watch the footy again on Foxtel at the Tavern, even though it was a dud last night socially. If they're happy to try to get me a feed of the footy, there's a Hawthorn-Richmond game on in about 10 minutes. I don't know if I'll buy beers. I'm not sure if they've got what other cold drinks they got, but yeah, I'll just if they're happy to set that up for me, no problem. Generally speaking, they don't care. It's a very quiet time of the day. There's nothing else for them to do. There were a couple of drinkers there last time I was here, last Saturday, so... But yeah, it's on exactly the same time this week. Hopefully with a similar result, which would be nice. Watching the first half of the match, pretty close between Richmond and Hawthorn. Boy, are we getting a rough run from the umpires. But the thing gets me about modern commentators, they're bloody politically correct. They're not allowed to say anything about umpires these days. And there was a stage where one of the Richmond players got a free kick, and there was just an ironic cheer from the Richmond supporters because there'd been so few of them. It just had such a bad run. In spite of that, we're about a goal ahead, so in spite of the umpire, they generally even up the free kicks the whole game, so they don't look so bad, they don't show their bias, so maybe we'll get a better run the second half. But pretty quiet here in the pub as usual, and no one talks to me, none of the other patrons. It's very cliquey. That's just the way it is. They've got an interviewing, Foxtel are interviewing one of the players on the field. Thank you. And they've got him behind the stand. They don't know what a boom mic is. Yesterday worked out well because I not only did I get my Grab app working finally, using my credit card. It's which I didn't expect. I thought I'd have to actually set up the deposit card section, but I didn't. It's independent of it, so now I can actually do cashless transactions. So I didn't have to pay the driver or anything when I got to the location. And he was a character. He touched the top of my legs while I was on the bike. Oh, he did two things. He actually went and bought some food on the way, and that's never happened before. Not with a motorbike, not with a grab bike anyway. I have had it with a taxi before, and he was that was an experience too. But it's the first time it's actually happened with a grab bike. But he touched my lower leg, and I'm thinking, what the hell is he doing? Is he molesting me? And it ended up, he was talking about the fact I'm wearing shorts, because Vietnamese wear long pants. So they thought it was quite amusing when I had shorts on, because they only wear shorts when they're kids. That's the norm. So I was wearing kids stuff as far as he was concerned. So there you go. Can't see probably the school's shut today, so there's no woman out the front selling cheap coffee from her bike, the motorbike. So, but there might be someone in the main strip. Not really fussed that much anyway. I was thinking of going to the other restaurant, but I don't think I'll bother now. I think I'll the Hanoi one. I mean, I could still go there. It's quite reasonable value and it's healthy food. But I do like my bang mi. But I've got a feeling it's probably not open today. It's very quiet around here. So I think I'm probably going to be out of luck. So we'll see. Doesn't matter. And I had a very good night at at number 5 bar, I was freaking out about making a fool out of myself earlier, but everything seemed to be fine. It was a really good night, really good night. One of my best nights. I mean, I used to have dud times when I went to number 5 bar where you get ignored by the girls and you didn't talk to people, but it's been different. But there's more Asians there now, they're more open to just having a chat. Okay, well, looks like I can get the banh mi off here, so I'll do it. I get my banh mi today, it's really busy, and now I'm going to see if I can get myself some cheap, what's going on here? It's some sort of opening, I've got no idea. Oh boy, noisy, whatever it is. Yeah, so I couldn't get, I had to wait forever. So you had so many orders to fill. Probably need another person working there. It's just getting too popular. Maybe a Sunday. I thought it'd be quiet. I didn't even think it'd be open, but they'd be crazy not to open with the demand they've got. Now I'm just going to try to get myself some coffee from the street, because it's half the price what you pay there at the little stall there, so see how we go. I do want to go back to this Hanoi barbecue place, but that's it there actually. Yeah, it's a good place, but Bun Cha Hanoi. Yeah, Bun Cha Hanoi, it's a good place. It cost exactly the same as the takeaway. I had the same meal as last time. They don't. The menu's really small. There's only about 6 items on it, so I really didn't see anything else that was particularly appealing, although I probably should have tried something different, but at least I knew the one I got had plenty of greens, and I think the spring rolls tasted better this time. It's just a better way of doing it, because there's so much stuff to unpack when you do a takeaway. It's just easier to eat in. It doesn't cost any more, so you're crazy not doing it. So that was good, 50,000, and they're had so much of that cold noodle, I couldn't eat it. I just had to leave about a third of it. So very filling. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you think there's anything there of use to you, or entertainment or whatever. And either do that or give me a thumbs up, or if you're feeling really energetic, do both. That'd be great.